Let me give you one bottom line. As a former government official, government's going to kill this guy.
Kathy Griffin holding a bloodied likeness of President Donald Trump's head.
I think everyone is underestimating Donald Trump. He is one dangerous man, and we need to take him really seriously. Take him out now.
Okay. Today in the White House, we have perhaps the worst and most dangerous president in the history of our country.
When they understand the danger he is to our country.
As we must come to grips with the notion that we have a dangerous individual in the Oval Office.
Clearly, they are desensitizing the public, so when he finally gets killed, there aren't riots, there's not freaking out. Everybody's just heard it so much, we psychologically accept it. They are undoubtedly preparing us to assassinate Trump.
It's an actor dressed to look just like President Donald Trump as he's assassinated on stage.
An album cover image posted to Snoop Dogg's Instagram account showing the rapper looking down on what appears to be the dead body of President Donald Trump.
And his intent, regardless of whether it was an assassination attempt or whatever, was definitely something.
Whoa.
Well, I'm just saying, we don't know what it was. When you say we've got to make sure that this guy, doesn't get in at all costs, what does that mean?
And he needs to be removed from office.
That's right. America is coming back into our government, and the globalists are pissed.
Yeah, they're freaking out. And so they had no intention of waiting 4 years to get rid of Trump. They plan to do it immediately.
But it's very important and urgent that we get him out of office.
We're introducing articles of impeachment to remove President Trump from office.
Of a man whose presidency would eventually end in disgrace with his impeachment.
To call for the impeachment of the President of the United States of America.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
That train carrying Republican lawmakers.
A truck, kamikaze rammed it, a cement truck.
It collided with a dump truck.
What's the odds of this? No, this is a message, you better believe it.
A fire, it looks like right on the roof of Trump Towers right here in New York City.
So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
There are new developments in that deadly fire at Trump Tower here in New York City.
They're coming after everybody that stands for the republic, for free market, for family, for sovereignty, for decency. These are globalists. They want to conquer us through pure power. They want to usurp us, even if it bankrupts everything.
Globalization.
Good evening, global citizens, and expect them to play their role in a rules-based global order.
The benefits of trends like globalization.
To see the globalization.
It's part of the Clinton Global Initiative.
Global economy, global society, global community.
We will no longer surrender this country or its people to the false song of globalism.
The globalists want to stop the resurgence of nationalism. They want to stop the resurgence of people being involved in their governments.
Of half-baked nationalism and this phony populism.
And extreme nationalism.
A new world order.
Picture of a world where old boundaries are disappearing.
They're coming in illegally. Drugs are pouring in through the border. We have no country if we have no border.
So we have to shape an international order.
This wave of globalization has wiped out totally our middle class.
That's what globalism is, was selling off American assets, selling off the fact that we had more than half the world's wealth 30 years ago.
Not only is it impossible to turn back the tide of globalization.
Novus Order Seclorum, a new order for the centuries, for the ages, forever.
Meanwhile, Business Insider, Obama on Trump's election, we have to guard against a rise in a crude sort of nationalism.
We are going to have to guard against a rise in a crude sort of nationalism.
Wow. There were not one, not two, but 3 different articles in the New York Times yesterday basically saying that I'm a conspiracy theorist and that globalism doesn't even exist.
When you listen to the radio host, Alex Jones. For years, Jones has been spreading conspiracy theories.
Not to mention world government or corporate world government, but that globalism is made up in my mind.
Congratulations, Walter, on receiving the World Federalist Association's Global Governance Award.
I'm talking, of course, of YouTube conspiracy videos.
This tells you something about the kind of campaign that Donald Trump is running and what kind of president he would be, that he peddles these conspiracy theories.
Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo.
And then his speech, which was a cry from the white nationalist gut.
And yes, together, we will make America great again.
I resent the remark about making America great again. He's down here making a speech for this dishonorable president of the United States of America.
The people who rigged the system for their benefit will do anything and say anything to keep things exactly the way they are.